Hello friends and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you've been here for a while, thank you so much for your support. Today I am part of a YouTube hop. It's called To the Moon and Back. And it is a YouTube hop of scrapbooking YouTubers. So I will have everybody listed in the description down below so you can check out everybody's videos. And get lots of inspiration today, and maybe through the whole weekend you can watch all of the videos. So I am starting with with two Felicity Jane kits and some scraps. They're older Felicity Jane kits. I think they're from 2020, possibly, maybe 2019. They are older, and I pulled them out. I think they're both fall themed, fall based collections. However, this photo was just taken this week. But our tree, our Japanese maple, in the winter the leaves are like really, really like burnt orange kind of. And then the jacket that Emily has on is kind of that like, it's like between a burnt orange and like a orangey brown. I don't know. And so I just went with these colors just to kind of match the vibe that was happening in the photo. And yeah, this was one morning before school. My grandmother that lives in West Virginia always tells me to take pictures of Emily, and Emily for the past couple of years really has been not not loving me taking photos of her. And so now all I have to say is, well, I'm going to put it on Facebook for Meemaw, and then she'll let me take a picture. So every once in a while I'll do that just so I can get a photo. And really, I do post them on Facebook so my Meemaw can see them, because that's the only way she really gets to see Emily grow up, is that's what she said. So that is kind of, yeah, I say that to Emily, and she says, okay, for me, Ma. So I went ahead and matted the photo. I did a couple layers around the photo. I'm going to do some more layering around the photo here in a minute. I'm going to use this kind of like pinky mauve color cardstock, and then also a mustardy yellow behind that as well. And I used the branding strip there across the whole layout. And then this wood grain paper was scrap paper left over from a previous layout. And there for just like a split second, I lost power. So that's why the lights looked weird. It just like flicked off and flicked right back on. I don't know what was going on, but anyways, that's what happened. But yeah, the wood grain paper is from Simple Stories. I don't believe that paper is available anymore. It came in a pack of wood grain paper that they used to make. I think they called it like Simple Stories Basics or something. If it's still available, I'll link it down below. If you're like me, I love wood grain paper. I could use wood grain paper on anything. It is my favorite, and I absolutely love it. So I thought the warm tones of the wood grain really worked with these colors. And so that's why I brought that in. And then everything else that I'm using paper-wise and embellishments are all Felicity Jane. And then I have this vellum adhesive that I got off of Amazon. You can just search vellum adhesive. That's what I did a couple years ago, and I've had this for a couple years. I don't use vellum that often, so I think it'll last me for quite a while. So I fuss around with these hearts a little bit. I really wanted to use like a lot of these because I just think they're so pretty, and the theme is To the Moon and Back. So my title is going to be Love You to the Moon and Back. She is my one of my favorite people. Greg and Emily are both two of my most favorite people. And so I love doing layouts with pictures of her or him that are more like love themed. And I love all the hearts. So I had this idea of having like all the hearts go along the side, and I didn't really like them on top of the wood grain because they're vellum, so you could see through it. I thought it looked kind of weird. So I ended up putting them behind the paper, and I glued all of those down off camera because it took me a while to get them all right and straight and the way that I liked them. But I kind of tilted them and have them peeking out, and I love the way that that looks. I did not go all along the right hand side because I am going to put the title over there, and the layers of behind the photo kind of peek out, and so I just felt like it wouldn't look right. I tried to see what it would look like, and there wouldn't have been enough room there for me to put the title. It would have been really squished, so that's why I did not do that. So I'm just going to do some embellishing, and this collection, these ephemera pieces, some of them have like gold glitter on them, mostly just with like the flowers. The centers of the flowers have gold glitter. Did I say gold foil? I mean gold glitter. And so I'm going to bring in some gold glitter thickers for my title, and I'm also going to use these black foam thickers as well. There is some black in this layout with the black hearts, and some of the vellum hearts have black in it. So also the background paper is white, and it has itty bitty smitty tiny little plus signs, little black plus signs on it. So I wanted to bring black in on that white background to give it more of an impact, to make the title just stand out. And it really does. It's a big title too. So I'm not going, yeah, there's the title, yay. I didn't leave it all in just because it takes a while to get it all straight, and I moved it around quite a few times. But I love it so much. I'm going to use more hearts because why not? I love her to the moon and back. So I'm going to use all of the hearts as possible without it being too much. I fussed here as well, trying to figure out what I want to do because I felt like it needed something here beside this tag. And I'm going to end up putting some of like the little like sprigs here. I don't know what you call these. Sprigs doesn't seem right. Stems, flower stems. I don't know. This is not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to actually end up using those two flowers at all on this layout. They just weren't working for me. So that is what I'm going to do there. And these ephemera from Felicity Jane are a little bit thicker. So I like to use liquid adhesive behind those for the most part. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere those down. I just felt like it needed something. And then I'm also going to bring in some enamel dots from my stash. I was just looking for black, really light, like kind of mauvey pink, and a green. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm also adding some of these labels down here as well. I just felt like it needed something there, and it actually ends up covering up that one heart, almost all of it, which is fine. It's okay. But that's going to be my layout for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope that you all will check out everyone else's videos linked down below. And I hope you have an amazing weekend, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to spread love and be kind. Bye, friends.